With Kevin Lynch, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following Minnesota's 112-103 loss to Utah, fourth consecutive loss to the Jazz. This is a Jazz team with a couple new starters, but in the end it was some familiar faces that really made the difference, including Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he's just he's incredible inside. You know, he's not a great offensive threat, but what he does defensively makes up for that, the points he doesn't score. I mean, he blocked 3 shots tonight, which seems like a fairly low number, but the number of shots that he altered had to be in the double figures. I mean, just the fact that he's in there looming, blocking shots when he gets the opportunity. But there were a number of situations where a Wolves player, whether it was a big guy or guard, getting into the paint, and they would be off on their timing or quick shoot, different situations, and miss the shot because they felt like Gobert might block their shot. So he's a real menace on the defensive end, no question about it.
Jazz did most of their damage in the paint in this game. They shot over 50% and found a way to pull away down the stretch. Meanwhile, Timberwolves head coach Tom Thibodeau is worried.
It's very concerning from the standpoint of, you know, you want to be making progress. That's the important thing. Every day, make progress. Make progress. We didn't make progress today, you know. So, and I mean, that's something that has to be corrected. You know, it's one thing if you're doing things correctly and you know you lose on a tough shot or someone makes a great play, that can happen to you. But when you're out rebounded, you're fouling recklessly, you're not protecting the basket, your weak side has no awareness of what's going on. You just can't. It's not acceptable.
Wolves homestand continues Wednesday when the Knicks come to town. Then a rematch in New York Friday at Madison Square Garden before Minnesota departs for Charlotte Saturday, a back-to-back challenge in North Carolina. So back-to-back games with the Knicks, a team that the Timberwolves feel they should have some success against.
Yeah, they're not a deep team, but that starting 5 is pretty solid there for New York. You got some pretty talented pieces, some veteran players as well, and obviously Carmelo Anthony is a good guy to start with. If you let him go off, he's still capable of doing that. You can be in trouble. But like you mentioned, Tom, they got some other good weapons too, so it's going to be a tall order to beat the New York Knicks.
Hope you'll join us right here Wednesday night at 6:30 for Wolves Live ahead of the Timberwolves battle with the New York Knicks.